system. It's about the organization of the nervous system. And we'll start off with, first of all, we have what is called the central nervous system, the CNS, and the peripheral nervous system, the PNS. The central nervous system is composed of the brain and the spinal cord. And this is where integration and analysis and decision-making and the control of the nervous system occurs. The peripheral nervous system is composed of the spinal and cranial nerves that are extending out from the central nervous system, out from the spinal cord, and out from the brain, and carrying the message, carrying electrical impulses throughout the body. Now, in the peripheral nervous system, we can divide that into two functional divisions. We have the sensory division. In this case, we have information coming into the central nervous system, into the spinal cord and brain. We have both what are called somatic impulses, somatic neurons. And these are carrying information from the skin, the skeletal muscle, and the joints. And we have visceral afferent fibers, in which we're carrying information from the visceral organs into the spinal cord and brain. Notice afferent will be a word that you'll come across quite often. Afferent means information in. Afferent is associated with input. The other functional division we have is the motor division. In this case, we're transmitting impulses out from the central nervous system, out to the muscles, and out to the various organs. So with sensory is afferent, it's information in. Motor is efferent, it's information out. Now, we can also divide the peripheral nervous system into the somatic nervous system, the voluntary nervous system. In this case, somatic is associated with muscles and skin and joints. It's the somatic nervous system in which we have conscious control of the skeletal muscles. And then we have the autonomic nervous system. And the autonomic nervous system, it's regulating smooth muscle, cardiac muscle, glands. This system is involuntary. It's not under conscious control. Again, we do have motor neurons coming out to control the various organs through controlling smooth muscle and cardiac muscle, glands. And then there are two functional subdivisions of the autonomic nervous system, the sympathetic division and the parasympathetic division. We'll be talking about those. Sympathetic is often associated with the fight or flight response, the stress response. The parasympathetic division is also referred to as the rest and digest system. It's the system that's active when you're resting and you're not stressed out. You're taking it easy. This diagram shows several kind of summarizes this information. This will be an important diagram for you. There will be several questions on your upcoming test that will deal specifically with the organization of the nervous system. Once again, here is the central nervous system with the brain and the spinal cord. Here is the peripheral nervous system. The red arrows indicate the afferent pathways, information going out, electrical impulses being sent out. The blue arrows represent information going into the brain, into the central nervous system. Notice that we have a sensory and a motor division in the peripheral nervous system. Sensory division is sending information in, and the motor division information is coming out from the central nervous system. We can also divide that. The motor division going out could be divided in the somatic nervous system, which is under voluntary control and primarily controlling skeletal muscles. We also have the autonomic nervous system, and the autonomic nervous system is controlling our internal viscera, our internal organs. It primarily is controlling cardiac and smooth muscles as well as glands. And then the autonomic nervous system then is divided into both the sympathetic and the parasympathetic division. Here we see right here is a somatic sensory fiber. This is a neuron carrying information in from the skin. Here is a visceral sensory fiber. In this case, we're carrying information in from an internal organ, such as the stomach. Here is the motor fiber of somatic nervous system. This is a nerve fiber that's carrying information out of the central nervous system to the skeletal muscle. And then finally, we have both the sympathetic and the parasympathetic motor fibers of the autonomic nervous system that is carrying information out from the central nervous system to internal organs such as the heart or the urinary bladder. Thank you.